there, welcome back to our channel Sikhein24. In this session, we will discuss the science subject for class 10th. Those are going to appear in the final examinations of 10th board CBSE. One thing, first, best wishes for your class 10 science exam, and we will discuss in this section B question. So let's get started. First question on your screen. If we keep the potted plant horizontally for 2-3 days, what type of movements would be shown by the shoot and root after 2 or 3 days? Why? So let's see here. If we keep the potted plant horizontally for 2-3 days, shoots may grow upwards and away from the earth, while roots always grow downwards. It happens because shoots are negatively geotropic and positively phototropic, while roots are positively geotropic. Next question on your screen. What are the rules of inheritance? On the basis of his experiments, Mendel established some rules which are called the rules of inheritance. There are 3: law of dominance, law of segregation, and law of independent assortment. Right? Next question on your screen. What is meant by pollination? Name and differentiate between the two modes of pollination in flowering plants. Answer would be here. Pollination is the process of transferring pollen grains from the anther, that is the male part of a flower, to the stigma, female part of the same or a different flower, enabling fertilization. Type of pollination you know very well: self-pollination and cross-pollination. Actually, pollen grains are transferred from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or another flower on the same plant. Requires only one plant and ensures genetic uniformity. Cross-pollination. Pollen grains are transferred from the anther of one flower to the stigma of a flower on a different plant of the same species. Requires agents like wind, water, or animal, and promotes genetic diversity. Next question on your screen. You can see state two positions in which concave mirror produce a magnified image of a given object. List two differences between the two images. Two positions where a concave mirror produce a magnified image of an object. Here A section and B section. B for or. Two questions in this question, and we will do any one, right? So let's two position. When the object is placed between the pole and focus, when the object is placed between the focus and the center of curvature, which is denoted by C, focus denoted by F. Differences between the two images. When the object is between the pole and focus, the image is virtual, erect, and magnified. Second, when the object is between the focus and the center of curvature, the image is real, inverted, and magnified. Right? Next question on your screen. Or, what is the difference between virtual image produced by concave, plane, and convex mirror? Let's see now the difference between the virtual image produced by concave, plane, and convex mirror. Concave mirror. Produce a virtual, erect and magnified image when the object is placed between the pole and the focus. Plane mirror produce a virtual, erect and same sized image of the object. Convex mirror produces a virtual, erect and diminished image of the object. Right? Next question on your screen. Here also two questions. You can do A or B. What prevents the metals such as magnesium, aluminum, zinc and lead from oxidation at ordinary temperature? Right? Answer would be in the front of you. You can see metals like magnesium, aluminum, zinc and lead are prevented from oxidation at ordinary temperature because they form a thin stable oxide layer on their surface. This layer acts as a protective coating, preventing further oxidation by blocking the metal from coming into contact with air or moisture. Right? Next question on your screen. It is also option or, that is a B. Explain why sodium hydroxide solution cannot be kept in aluminum containers. Write equation for the reaction that may take for the same. Let's see the answer. Right. Sodium hydroxide solution cannot be kept in aluminum containers because aluminum reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium aluminate and hydrogen gas. This reaction can corrode the container and release hydrogen gas which is flammable, ज्वलनशील होता है. रिएक्शन क्या है? एल्युमिनियम प्लस सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड प्लस वाटर, we get sodium aluminate and hydrogen gas. Equation is here. You must be write the equation, right? Next question on your screen. Explain the chemical chains giving one example in each case, displacement or substitution. You can see displacement or substitution reaction here. In this reaction, a more reactive element displaces a less reactive element from its compound. जो भी रिएक्टिव एलिमेंट है, लो है, उसको वो रिप्लेस कर देता है. यानी वही बात, जिसकी लाठी उसकी भैंस. तो यहाँ पे है जिंक डिस्प्लेस कॉपर फ्रॉम कॉपर सल्फेट सॉल्यूशन. यहाँ पे इक्वेशन है, एग्जाम्पल में आप जरूर दीजिएगा. Zn कॉपर सल्फेट, वी गेट जिंक सल्फेट एंड कॉपर एलॉन, रिलीज करेगा. ठीक है. दूसरा में डिसोसिएशन रिएक्शन है. इन दिस रिएक्शन अ कंपाउंड स्प्लिट्स इनटू टू और मोर सिंपलर सब्सटेंसेस ऑफन ड्यू टू हीट और इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. एग्जाम्पल में H2O को इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मिलता है तो वो डिकम्पोज हो जाता है हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन में. वाटर डिसोसिएट्स इनटू हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन गैसेस. आइसोमराइजेशन बोल सकते हैं, आइसोमेराइजेशन रिएक्शन बोल सकते हैं, जो भी आपको लगे. इन दिस रिएक्शन अ कंपाउंड इज ट्रांसफर्ड into another compound with the same molecular formula but a different arrangement of atom. A conversion of N-butane to isobutane, that is C4H10, C4H10. Linear butane changed to branched isobutane. Isomerization reaction में this is will be take. Next question. A compound lens is made up of two lenses in contact having power positive 12 d5 and minus 2.5 25 d, can you say 2.5 here, right? Find the focal length and power of the combination Second, the magnification produced by a mirror is +1. What does this means? So let's see. Here we have calculation for focal length and power of the combination. हम लोग ये total power of combination is the sum of the powers of the two lenses P1 plus P2. ठीक है, फोकल लेंथ एंड पावर का कॉम्बिनेशन को हम लोग कैलकुलेशन करने के लिए P1 P2 करते हैं। तो 12.5D है मेरे पास, और यहाँ पे करेक्शन कर लेंगे हम लोग क्या कि वाइट है, हाँ वाइट है। यहाँ पे करेक्शन होगा, यहाँ पे होगा +12.5D और यहाँ पे होगा 2.5D। ठीक है, तो दोनों को ऐड कर देंगे तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, 10D पॉजिटिव मिलेगा। तो पावर में लिख लेंगे इक्वल टू +10D एंड फोकल लेंथ 10 सेंटीमीटर। कैलकुलेट कैसे करेंगे, इसके बाद जो है, इसके बाद इसको करना है। द फोकल लेंथ एफ इज रिलेटेड टू पावर बाय फॉर्मूला एफ इक्वल टू 100/P। Substituting the P value we get F here, right? Isn't it what I'm telling? Yes sir. Next, here magnification produced by a mirror is +1 यानी +1। when magnification is +1, what we get, the image of the same size as the object. Second, the image is virtual and erect. This happens when the object is placed at the pole of a plane mirror, right? इस तरह से आंसर देना है, और ऊपर वाले ने चाहा तो आपके मार्क्स अच्छे आएंगे बोर्ड में। ठीक है, वॉचिंग फॉर थैंक्स बी मिश्रा एंड here science with CK, thanks for watching my dear future of the country, है ना। अगर आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो और ऊपर वाला चाहे तो आपको अगर मिल जाए जो भी मिलना है, ये क्वेश्चन जो है आपका ये हो जाए। उम्मीद है आप सबने इसे समझा है, आप सबने इसे जाना है। यदि आपने इसे समझा है, जाना है, मेरे समझाने का प्रयास यदि आपको सार्थक लगा हो, मेरे समझाने का तरीका यदि आपको सार्थक लगा हो, तो हर बार की भांति इस बार भी अपना प्यार भरा लाइक और कमेंट करना कभी मत भूलिए। और हाँ, यदि अभी तक आपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है, सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कीजिएगा। पुनः एक बार फिर आप सभी का दिवस मंगलमय हो। और आज 26 जनवरी है, गणतंत्र दिवस है, उसकी भी शुभकामनाएं। जय हिंद।